It is Groundhog Day, so I'm going to show you how to draw a groundhog. And we need to start off by drawing an ellipse. And we need to get the kind of the width and the height about right. So it's be kind of a dumpy-ish egg shape sort of ellipse, something like that. That would be good. And let's work this, split that roughly into two there as well, and there's the middle. So this is round about where the eye will go. And then we're going to want to think about the back coming down like that, and the front coming like that, and we want a kind of arm, and we're going to want an arm, and then we're going to want it sticking out of its little hole like that. Now the groundhog's ears are really flat to the head, so sort of draw that kind of a shape in right up to the edge of this ellipse, and then starting round about here, then we can draw a kind of a feathery, furry kind of line going back there, and then from this point here, then the nose is going to come down and kind of almost straight across, but continue that line down and kind of into a triangle almost, sort of like that. So then this here can come down, and then I think he's going to be happy because he's stuck his head out and decided it's spring and it's time to wake up. And so then we can give a little kind of hint of a bottom lip there, and then just bring that furry kind of line down there, and then across this kind of 2/3 up, draw a semicircle, and then draw another semicircle underneath it, little circle inside, and then shade it all in black, and that will give you the eyeball. And then we want a little bit of a kind of a dotted line up and underneath there as well, and he's going to want a few kind of little things there and some whiskers. So we can continue the back down here with this kind of furry line, but wait a minute, let's kind of do this. This is going to be the hole. So it's going to be a crumbly kind of mud kind of shape like that. So that's where this is going to come down to. And then we're going to want another kind of a furry line coming down, and then want some kind of paws in there as well. And then here again, we're going to want kind of paws, and then we can bring the furry line of the tummy coming down there as well. Now we want these nice big digging claws in there as well. This is not anatomically correct. I'm sure there's probably a thumb in there as well, so I'll stick that in. So I haven't done a real anatomical thing. If that really worries you, you go and check it out in some animal book or something like that. Or if you've got a groundhog at the bottom of your garden, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, if you're still watching, you obviously love drawing, so make sure you click that button down there and subscribe to Draw Stuff Real Easy, and keep coming back for more drawings every week.
When you are sure that the ink is dry, you can erase those pencil lines. I think we need to put some kind of muddy marks in there, and here in particular this wants to be quite dark like that, and then we might add a bit of kind of shading like that, and maybe a little bit circular kind of shading in there as well, and we can put these mud marks all over the place. And then why not just give it all a kind of an even tone by putting these kind of lines. It can be a little bit wiggly if you like, all the way across. Let's fill all this up here as well. So now all we really need to do is to add a little bit of fur to our little furry friend, and we can give him, it's kind of following, I'm going to just shade in the ears a bit, it's kind of just following along the line of where the fur will be, and you don't need to do more than kind of a couple of little lines like this at a time. And we'll put some on his tummy, not so much on the tummy because that's going to be paler, so let's put some just like that. And then I think we're going to need a little bit of shade here. So this is hatching. So hatching is just putting lines in one direction like that. And we can put a bit of hatching. I'm going to do it this way so that the flick, as I flick this way, then you get a thinner point at that end, so you get a better kind of look. And then I think we're going to need a bit of shade under there as well. I think we actually still need a bit more here. And now, because I'm crossing the hatching that I've done already, it's called cross hatching. so here we're going to have a bit of shade as well, and maybe a bit coming up his back there as well. And I'm going to cross hatch there like that, and I'm going to put a little bit of hatching just on the side of his arm, and then maybe a little bit more behind his ear there as well. I think once you've started, you know, it's very hard to stop putting shading in and things. Something tells me I could put a little bit in there as well, and something else is telling me just to kind of leave this alone and not do any more drawing. There comes a point with the drawing when you just have to stop. Oh, look, there I go again. So I'm putting some kind of darkness in on those claws. But I really am now. No, one more. I really am going to stop now.
Well, thanks for watching. Please like this video and make sure you are subscribed to the Draw Stuff Real Easy channel. You can support my videos by following me on my Patreon page. Put your drawing idea requests in the comments box below, and remember to keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.